But you smoking hookah. I block a ugly bitch if she ask me what I'm doing. Uncle Ruckus taught me how to fuck, I hate a nigga. Hoes be friendly than a motherfucker, I hate bitches. This rap shit that got me hotter than a transmission. I know a nigga shooting for some bridges like he Ben Simmons. That hoe don't even clean the house, she a rapper there. My own mother, so my fucking
YouTube, what up? And right now we got, shout out to my guy, Swish out. I don't know him, but you know what I'm saying, I love his videos, you know what I'm saying, so I'm gonna go ahead and react to this. Everything the 2022 NBA season taught us. You know, we just got underway in the motherfucking playoffs and shit like that, man. The Nets lost by 1 point because KD terrible defense, Kyrie's terrible defense, but Kyrie went off and KD, he struggled big time, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen again, but you know, I look at that game as a positive, you know what I'm saying? You know, the Timberwolves and Memphis, that's kind of looking scary for, at least for a Memphis side of things and shit like that. But if y'all like sports videos like this, man, y'all just let me know in the comments below. I know I'll be kind of hesitant when it comes to this NBA shit, because you know they just be blocking my shit, bro. Why they be doing that shit, I don't know. But they just be doing that weird shit for some reason. But let's go ahead and get into this shit. And if y'all like the video, man, make sure y'all like the video, man. This is the first time over here, man, go ahead and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into it. Got that nigga fed up.
Question: would you build a website for a major brand with more than 200 million users?
When a player's fed up, there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Literally the same thing as 6 turnovers, turned the ball over too much. He didn't get back on defense. Didn't rebound.
Bro, that nigga is sad, bro.
The Utah Jazz, they're fraudulent, and moving forward, I legitimately have no faith in their future whatsoever.
Oh no,
At this point,
I was never certain about
no
that
sympathy,
future.
No feelings, no care for the people of Utah at all as far as their team. I just don't, bro. I don't. I have no desire to ever step foot in Utah ever anyway, so I'm gonna say what I want. The reason I'm so adamant and passionate about this take about Utah is because of how much faith I put into this damn team before the season started, bro. They made me look terrible. If anybody remembers, I made a bold predictions.
Nah, they cold as fuck on 2K though.
Was literally supposed to
I got 20 piece by this one dude that used Utah Jazz on me.
Bro, it's supposed to. Calm down. But I said I can see the Utah Jazz winning 70 games.
What?
Yes, bro. I said I can see them winning.
Man,
70
nigga
games.
smoking, bro.
The reason I said that, to me, were pretty legitimate.
Nah.
I brought up precise evidence in comparisons to the teams that actually won 70 games and the teams that came pretty damn close that won 67 games. And I made the comparison of the home court advantage, the defensive-minded teams they had with Quinn Snyder and Rudy Gobert being the defensive player of the year, them having, to me, what looked to be an emerging star with Donovan Mitchell, the sixth man of the year, Jordan Clarkson.
Then why does he have Kawhi?
Reasons, and they just failed me, bro. They did. After back-to-back seasons of putting your fans through hell, blowing significant leads in the playoffs, they said, F it, we're going to one-up that, and let's see how they feel if we give them a dose of that throughout the damn season. This season, the Utah Jazz lost 16 games in which they led by double digits, which led the NBA. And they lost 6 times in which
it's Rudy's fault, man. That nigga ain't got no type of offensive talent whatsoever, bro.
It's because they play.
I don't want to hear it, bro. He's a defensive player, bro. It's not the 90s, bro. You need some type of offensive game, bro, or be able to catch lobs like Clint Capella.
I thought they had a home court advantage, but 7 of these games were at
Rudy
home,
ain't
so
it, bro.
That makes it even more embarrassing. This has been a trend.
Donovan need to get out of there, bro.
At least the last 3
Straight
seasons
up.
in some way, shape, or form. And
he need to go to the
taught
Kings.
Next time, Brian and KD, their last.
I'm just trying to be realistic here, you know what I'm saying?
All-star selection and all that. Bro,
I ain't trying to hear no Lakers or nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Because
I ain't trying to hear that.
Win. And obviously, I didn't. Russell Westbrook is the most delusional star in NBA history. I'm going to make this short and sweet because I'm done with him, and most importantly, I'm done with them. I don't want to keep talking about that circus in L.A., and I'm so glad they're done, so I don't have to talk about them anymore. I wasn't going to really talk about Russell Westbrook that much, but in his exit interview, he just proved my point, and I had to bring this up in this video because
Look at him. He don't be
made
giving a
himself
fuck.
clear bait for it. This man
Look at this
basically
nigga,
said
man.
he doesn't feel like he was given a fair chance to succeed with the Lakers this year. And he also said he always feels like he has to reprove himself year after year after year. First of all, with that fair chance thing, bro, that's complete BS. And I feel like anybody that's last name isn't Westbrook, they have to know that. Who led the Lakers in games played this year? Russell Westbrook. Who led the Lakers in minutes this year by a landslide? Russell Westbrook. Who led the Lakers in shot attempts this year? Russell Westbrook. Despite being benched multiple times, mainly for his bad play down the stretch of games, who still played 34 minutes a night for the Lakers this year? Russell Westbrook. And for all the people claiming that Russ somehow wasn't used right, bro, that makes no sense because Russ technically being used right is you putting a low-ass ceiling on your season, and that's never been what the Lakers are about, especially with LeBron and AD on your team. Let's look at the results of Russell Westbrook being used right. Where the hell has it ever gotten you? Barely out the first round this season. And, bro, I hate that I have to do this. I used to like Russell Westbrook a lot, but he's kind of turned me off this year, bro. I can't lie to you.
I don't blame
This year, this man is averaging just about 4 turnovers.
When you got a nigga, bro.
But the part that makes this even
Motherfuckers gotta realize, bro,
is
if you making mistakes and you own up to that shit,
his usage rate is
motherfuckers are halfway majority of the time they'll forgive you, bro, just because you being accountable for your actions, bro. If you steady, man, she, I ain't get a fair shot or whatever, man, motherfuckers gon' like, yeah, fam, you know what I'm saying? You can justify your behavior or your actions just by being accountable, bro.
Russ be Russ. They ain't give him the ball like he should have had it. They should have let him run a show and put LeBron more off ball and all that, which to me just doesn't make sense. For all the people saying that, I just told you that Russ damn near averaged 4 turnovers a game with the ball significantly less in his hands, right? Look at how many turnovers he averaged without LeBron. Damn near 5, damn near the exact amount that he averaged since Kevin Durant left him in 2016. So, I mean, it was a disaster either way. Russ didn't fail this year because of lack of opportunities. He didn't fail this year because Frank Vogel was just out to get him like he made it out to be. He failed this year because his game doesn't mesh well with other superstars, particularly stars that play more on ball like a LeBron James. And we all knew that from the start.
But like when you think about it, bro, there's nowhere he could really go, bro, unless you want to play for a mediocre, not even a mediocre team, a sorry ass team. He can't play for no sorry team because a sorry team probably got a promising young player they trying to develop.
Is the best coach,
and he ain't gonna do nothing but get in the way.
I'm talking about in all facets of being an NBA coach, a successful NBA coach.
She better than Steve Nash, I tell you that.
Making crucial in-game adjustments and mid-games and things like that. And most importantly, being able to make something out of nothing, specifically with a depleted roster like he had this year. In 2016, when the Cavs came back from down 3-1 against Golden State, I think collectively, we made that solely a LeBron James accomplishment. Like, nobody talked about Tyronn Lue for doing that. When they came back from down 1-2 against Indiana in 2018, again, that was LeBron. When they came back from down 0-2 against Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals, again, and deservingly so because LeBron played great, we made that about LeBron. Nobody cared about Ty Lue. But now, and I'm so glad that he didn't go to the Lakers in 2019, because now he was able to detach himself from LeBron's legacy and create his own.
No care.
Last year, after replacing Doc Rivers, one of my least favorite coaches, as y'all may know, he proved that he can, in fact, make those mid-game, mid-series adjustments that Doc clearly couldn't and prevail his team despite any of those unfortunate circumstances that they found themselves in.
Give me that shit.
Last year, they fell down 0-2 against Dallas with Luka pretty much in God mode. I feel like we all remember that. And in Game 3 in Dallas, they
I was watching that shit in Texas.
And somehow they were able to chop that lead down to only 3 points to finish that first quarter. And they won 3 straight games in Dallas to win that series 4-3. Then in the following series, they fall down 0-2 against Utah, the first seeded Utah.
But our motherfuckers been talking about though, the Los Angeles Clippers really been a failed experiment.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? They've been
0-2 against Utah.
as well as
Made the
underwhelming
comeback to
as
tie the series up
the
in
like,
2
just
games
as bad as the
apiece,
Lakers
which
has, bro. I
sacrificed
don't
their
give a
best
fuck about
players,
injuries,
Kawhi
nothing like
Leonard.
that, because,
And
bro,
in games 5 and 6, they exploit Utah's defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert,
gotta get
in
your
the most
body right,
embarrassing
man.
way, and beat them in just 6 games without their best player. Then they challenged Phoenix shorthanded. Phoenix was also shorthanded as well with Chris Paul being out with COVID, so I understand that. But they challenged Phoenix and pushed it to 6 games. And now this year, look at how many players they've missed all season long. Paul George missed 51 games. Kawhi Leonard, their best player, he's missed the entire season. Marcus Morris, 28 games. Eric Bledsoe, I literally forgot he was on the damn team, missed 27 games. Had crazy mid-season trades in which they had to integrate new
Marcus
players.
Morris act like he got shot or something, bro. Or was that Markieff Morris?
And they still might make the playoffs.
I think that was Markieff Morris.
Also this year. And to me, this is
They got hit in the back by Jokic. When I think about it, that's probably why they get that nigga Jokic the MVP, bro. Cause how the fuck you get an MVP, bro? You like the 6th seed, 5th seed.
The past 25 years,
motherfuckers be pushing the agenda, bro. No cap, bro.
Came back to win a game 3 times in 1 year. Ty Lue did it.
When you look up Steve Nash numbers when he won back-to-back MVPs, bro, that nigga was averaging 15 points on one of them.
And he came back and won 3 games.
But they was the best team in the they were the best team in the league. So why can't Devin Booker get an MVP, bro? They won 63 games and got the #1 seed on lock.
8 comebacks in which they trailed by at least
crazy,
15
bro.
points plus. They have the biggest comeback of the year, damn near trailing Washington by 40 points and coming back to win the game. They have the biggest ass whipping of the year, beating OKC by 50 points. All this, and they haven't even had most of their best players for the majority of the year. This man, to me, if you were asking who had the best coaching performance, it's him, but obviously it's way more complex to feed. Just became the first center that averaged 30 in 40 years, and he might not win it. Giannis just damn near averaged 30, 12, and 6 on a 3rd-seeded team, and he's probably not going to win it. Devin Booker just averaged 26
exactly.
on a team that has 8 more wins than the next best record, and it's like he doesn't even have a case. This year, it's impossibly great with the MVP cases. Even with all those legitimate cases, if I had a vote, Nikola Jokic would still be my MVP.
I'm cutting that bullshit. I'm cutting that bullshit off, bro. No. The numbers are great. I ain't saying he ain't talented. I ain't saying he one of the best big man in the league. I ain't saying none of that. I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, fam. They're not really winning. They the 5th, 6th seed or whatever, bro. It's about who's the best player on one of the best teams in the NBA, period. That's what it's always been about. If that was the case, LeBron will always get MVP. If that was the case, yeah, straight up. But it is what it is, man. That nigga kind of turned me off with that shit. But if y'all like the video, man, like the video, comment, subscribe. Man, why ain't finish the video, man? Man, I apologize, man. Sometimes I be getting a little emotional. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off this motherfucker. I'm gonna react to my other videos and shit like that. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see next. I'm out of here.